Everybody, Andy here again, down on the beach, and this, would you believe, is my 400th video, which I find absolutely amazing. So happy 400th video to me. How on earth did I get to this sort of position? Well, it's funny enough, I was thinking the other day, because I realised that this sort of milestone, if you want to call it that, was approaching, and I thought, well, must do some sort of reflective vlog about how I got here and why I do this and all that sort of thing. But recently I've seen a couple of other videos by other people sort of tackling very similar sort of topics, so I might post links to them over there. One of them was by Jerry, Komikero, a guy that I like to watch over there in the Philippines, a great talented artist, comic book writer, etc. And he was sort of tackling exactly that subject, why do I vlog, something that I've been meaning to do for a long time. Another one was by Cooksterz, and she did a video, a sort of a reflective type thing about why she does this, continues to do this as well. And another good video. And Robert, Blinkazoid, happened to post a response to her, a bit about him and how he came to do what he does, etc., and where it's taking him. And his video was actually 2 years old. You know, it shows you how long we've been doing this. I've August of 2006. So, but all of those sort of videos. Talking about this whole type of thing. One thing that struck me actually in Cookster's video, she happened to say, you know, why does she do this? She does it because she can, and it reminds me a bit of the old sort of mountaineer thing. And someone asked a mountaineer, well, why do you climb that mountain? Because it's there. And we do this because we can, because in the past maybe we haven't had the opportunity to do this. And one of the things that I like about this is that it is a voyage of discovery. 2.5 years, 400 videos. Now that, to me, as I said, is quite amazing. I never ever thought in a million years that I'd ever get to probably to 100 videos, 200 videos, and I've made sort of reflective things in the past about that, and with a sense of wonder and amazement. But now I've got to 400, I just find that absolutely mind-blowing. Apart from the fact that how do you find sort of 400 videos worth of material? Yes, I know I do other types of videos, but the majority of mine are vlogs. How do you find sort of 400 odd things to talk about? For me, as some people might say, that probably isn't too hard, Andy, knowing what you're like. But yes, we talk about this a lot, we talk about YouTube a lot, but that's because it is a big thing in our lives, and that's one of the things that I actually wanted to say. I do this because I can, but also it's become a part of my life. It has literally changed my life in some ways, and I'm sure it's changed a lot of people's lives, whether you make videos or whether you watch them. But I think especially if you make videos, it makes you look at things in a different way. You learn a lot about yourself, so it's a voyage of discovery in that respect, that you learn about yourself, and I've tackled that sort of topic before. You learn video making skills, the editing skills and all that, obviously to varying degrees of success. But this talking thing, you know, this sort of getting out into the open air or sitting in your bedroom and talking into a camera, which takes a bit of getting used to, and having the confidence to do that, it improves your speaking, it improves the way that you form an argument and things like that. So I've learned a lot about myself in that, so it's a voyage to discovery in that respect. Also, I've learned a lot about other people like you guys and girls out there. I mean, people from across the world. I'm seeing into your bedrooms, I'm seeing into your lives, because you share it. I'm learning things about you people as well, and I think it's a great learning experience in that respect as well, that we're learning a lot about each other. Obviously we're meeting each other, whether it be in the virtual sense like this, or whether it be in the real sense, and this year I've had the chance to do that. Luckily, the gathering I went to in London, but YouTube has taken me across the Atlantic. It's allowed me to go and meet people and see the city of Chicago and have a road trip with Mike and Gary, and going down to Nashville and meeting all those other people down there. And I shall tackle that in other videos as well that are coming up. But it's that sort of voyage of discovery, whether it be, you know, voyage of discovery literally going across the world, or whether it be an inner one, maybe a bit about yourself. So why do I vlog? I vlog partly because I can. It's given me that outlet, and I've spoken about that as well. It's given me the confidence to do this, and also the fact that I know that there is an audience out there that likes this sort of thing. Yes, I've said before that I probably make videos if no one watches them, because I do make videos and talk into the camera to get my thoughts and things out there, but some of those actually turn into videos. I did a video recently about my father, and I just wanted to put that onto tape as a sort of a cathartic sort of diary writing type of thing, to get it out of my system, maybe. But then I thought, no, this isn't bad. This is quite a good vlog, and I got a great response from that. And it's quite often those sort of videos that you're never quite sure about for whatever reason that you post, and you get a really good response from, which is great. So thanks to everybody for that, and thanks to everybody for the response that I get to all the other videos. So I mean, I intend to keep making videos. I mentioned recently about all the other sites that are around nowadays that are sort of taking our time and sort of pushing it in different ways, and maybe we're sort of being a bit more selective about what we're doing, and maybe some people aren't making quite so many videos because this has taken them somewhere else. It's another voyage of discovery. I mean, we all had that YouTube is the thing that brings us all together, YouTube is the thing that's got us here in the first place, but it is now taking us into other places, into different avenues, different forms of video making even, because as you've noticed, probably hopefully with this video, it's in widescreen, hopefully it's in high definition, and it comes with a bigger screen. That's another great avenue. It's another great sort of tool, should we say, that we can now use. I'm looking forward to seeing how people, whether they be vloggers or whether they be other video makers, how they utilise that, because I know of lots of people on this site, video makers generally, who this high definition, widescreen, big screen type of thing is made for. I mean, most of my vlogs, most of my videos tend to be vlogs like this, but I might do them down on the beach like this one today, which might look quite pretty, but I do other videos as well, but it might start to challenge me in that respect as well. And that's another thing, this has been a bit of a challenge for me and for other people, but it brings people out. We find things out about ourselves, and I think that's really good. So a voyage of discovery, definitely, and a voyage that is going to continue, because I've still got loads and loads of ideas for videos, far more ideas than I actually get round to making videos, because that time factor does come into things as well. I know people have slowed down. As I said, I haven't slowed down. I've got so many different ideas of things that I want to talk about, and I intend to talk about. I'm always conscious of not sort of flooding the market and flooding my channel page, but ultimately I don't really care about that. It's a case of actually making the videos and having, thinking about sitting down and pushing them up there and uploading them, and are they good enough and that sort of thing. So it's been a great voyage. As I said, thanks to everybody who's been there on that voyage. Some have been there for quite a long time. I'm going to do a series of videos shortly along the Christopher Mast sort of idea about talking about certain people, and that will ultimately talk about my voyage of discovery and how I've come to be where I am, and how I've stood on the shoulders of giants, as I said before, of the vlogging world or the video making world. So I'll leave you in suspense for that one. But 400 videos, amazing. But hopefully there will be another 400. As I said, this has become a big part of my life in lots of different ways. You guys have become a part of my life in lots of ways as well, and that's something that I don't think will ever leave me. And I think I'm here to stay, or I'm certainly here making videos to stay, whether it be here on YouTube, and I hope it will be, or whether something else comes along and sort of takes us on another little voyage. But I think I've found a little niche that I enjoy doing, something that I love doing now, making videos, whether they be vlogs or something a bit more exciting, maybe something a bit more interesting, a bit more challenging as well. So it's been a great ride, and I intend to be here for the long haul. So thanks for your time. I shall speak to you again lots of times, hopefully in the future. Thank you. Goodbye.